Nedra Glover Tawwab, Drama-Free, A Guide to Managing Unhealthy Family Relationships. Prepare to embark on a revealing journey through the emotional terrain of family dynamics with a drama-free, A Guide to Managing Unhealthy Family Relationships by Nedra Glover Tawwab. This captivating summary unravels the complexities of dealing with difficult family members, illustrating that while we cannot force others to change, we have the power to transform ourselves. You'll explore the 5 stages of behavioral change, learn to set boundaries, and discover the nuances of navigating challenging relationships without sacrificing your well-being. Through vivid examples, such as Kelly's struggle with her brother and Tiffany's financial entanglement with her mother, the book sheds light on practical strategies to reclaim your mental peace. Whether you're grappling with a toxic sibling, an abrasive parent, or the confines of traditional familial expectations, this guide offers wisdom and encouragement to cultivate healthier relational patterns.
Embracing personal transformation. Picture yourself grappling with a challenging family relationship like Kelly, who faces her brother Jeff's manipulative behavior. Jeff's relentless cruelty led their other siblings to distance themselves, yet Kelly clings to the hope of preserving their relationship, despite the emotional toll. Many of us have tolerated such difficult dynamics, convincing ourselves that we're merely being patient. But more often, this tolerance fosters resentment rather than growth. Deep down, you probably know something must shift. Here's a truth that underpins our journey: we cannot force others to change. We can, however, choose how we respond, endure the status quo, or transform ourselves. If this message resonates, it's likely you've endured long enough. Together, let's deconstruct the transformation process into manageable stages. We commence at pre-contemplation, where the problem barely registers on our radar, hidden or excused away. Moving forward, we enter contemplation. Kelly stands here with her brother, starting to weigh the pros and cons of change, often shadowed by guilt. This phase is a prime moment for counseling and introspection. Next comes preparation, where small changes are timidly explored. Here, Kelly might have candid conversations with Jeff, signaling boundaries. Consistency isn't crucial yet, it's about getting ready for action. In the action stage, you embrace the responsibility and actively implement changes. We'll delve into specific strategies later, but fundamentally, it requires shedding victimhood and drawing strength from your support network. Finally, we reach maintenance, an enduring phase where new behaviors crystallize into habituation despite old temptations. Amidst all stages, one persistent affirmation remains: you're an adult with autonomy over your identity. Reflect on your own dysfunctional familial ties and identify where you stand in this cycle. This self-awareness is the seed from which change blossoms. Balancing love and boundaries. Tiffany's journey with her mother, who struggles with financial responsibility, is a complex tangle of love and stress. Despite repeated evictions during her childhood, Tiffany continues to support her mother financially as an adult. The emotional strain of this situation underscores a crucial lesson: it's possible to love someone deeply while being hurt by their actions. Accepting that you cannot change others is key. The focus shifts from attempting to control another's behavior to managing your own response. This shift begins with altering your beliefs about the other person's abilities. Just like any parent, Tiffany's mother is simply a person with flaws. Having children doesn't inherently bestow wisdom or responsibility. Expectations should align with the person's capabilities rather than their role in your life. By recognizing that Tiffany's mother struggles with money management, Tiffany can adjust her expectations realistically. This approach helps to manage dysfunction in relationships by reducing disappointment and fostering a clearer understanding of limits. An essential part of this strategy is having honest conversations. Silence won't bring change. By communicating transparently, Tiffany can define the extent of her support, setting clear boundaries about what she is willing to help with. When these boundaries are communicated assertively and respected, it strengthens relationships. Moreover, taking space when needed is not abandonment but a healthy mechanism. Distance can provide clarity and emotional breathing room, enabling you to maintain a connection without being overwhelmed. These strategies show how to safeguard personal well-being in challenging family dynamics while preserving meaningful connections. Choosing self-care. Jacob faced a turbulent relationship with his father, Bruce, who exhibited signs of mental illness, creating pervasive conflict and tension. Despite numerous efforts, from self-adjustment to suggesting therapy, Jacob realized he needed to sever ties with his father. This decision was fraught with difficulty, as breaking away from family, especially amidst mental health issues, challenges societal norms that value family bonds above personal well-being. Untreated mental health disorders are often brushed aside within families, dismissed as quirks or personality traits. Even with treatment, dynamics may not improve, leaving individuals trapped in cycles of hurt. Recognizing that you can't force a family member to seek help or change requires acceptance. Sometimes, protecting your mental health means choosing estrangement, a decision stemming from long-standing issues rooted in childhood, enduring resentments, or fundamental clashes in values. The path to estrangement is littered with guilt and societal judgment, misleadingly implying cold-heartedness rather than highlighting the deep-rooted emotional distress and exhaustion experienced. It's crucial to remember that others cannot define your threshold for suffering. Guilt isn't synonymous with wrongdoing, as often, a healthy decision still causes pain. The struggle with survivor's guilt, especially when leaving an abusive relationship while a sibling stays behind, complicates matters further. Yet, forging a healthier path for yourself serves a greater purpose, potentially paving the way for future healing within the family. However, waiting for an apology or reconciliation offers little solace, as closure may never materialize. The focus should shift towards self-forgiveness and compassion for choosing a painful but necessary route to personal growth. Engage in deep reflection about what actions or behaviors are genuinely unforgivable to you. This introspection can clarify and reinforce your decision to leave a harmful family dynamic. Embrace your choice to prioritize self-care and well-being, enabling yourself to heal and thrive beyond the constraints of a dysfunctional relationship. Beyond blood connections. In the journey of life, cultivating support outside of one's biological family can be pivotal. Take the story of Dan, for instance. Growing up without much interaction with his father and after his older siblings had left home, Dan found a lifeline with his neighbors, the Reddings. They not only babysat him while his mother worked but became key figures through his life milestones, even aiding in family vacations. Today, with Dan having his own family, the Reddings have seamlessly stepped into the roles of affectionate grandparents. This tale illustrates that family extends beyond mere genetics, it's built on love, safety, and consistently being there for one another. When your biological family falls short of providing systemic support, looking beyond them can be crucial. Assuming familial roles doesn't automatically mean fulfilling them. Sometimes, a friend or a neighbor might support and nurture more genuinely than a blood relative. If you know someone from a struggling household, consider how you can be a pillar of support. Offer them a non-judgmental space to express themselves. Alternatively, turn inward, nurture yourself, and break any negative cycles for future generations. However, embarking on this path requires external help. As Dan's bond with the Reddings shows, forming a strong community beyond home boundaries is essential. This doesn't imply naivety and trust, but rather encouraging the growth of honest and caring connections. Trust is tangible in the actions of those who show sincere interest in your life story and offer unwavering support. It's through nurturing these relationships that you build a resilient support network separate from your biological family. Reflect on your current connections, be it friends, neighbors, or colleagues. Identify those you trust more than family and invest in those relationships. While not every bond will flourish, establishing and maintaining a network with the potential to provide meaningful support can drastically alter the personal landscape for the better. Navigating family dynamics. Family relationships can be a complex maze, filled with unique challenges and emotional baggage. Picture Anthony's attempt to reconnect with his absentee father, or Sierra's frustration over her parents' favoritism towards her brother. Avery's family, meanwhile, is in turmoil over an unjust inheritance. Though each family's tale is distinct, there are common patterns tied to specific family roles that can guide anyone through the stormy seas of familial discord. When it comes to parents, they're often the bedrock of your earliest connections and potential sources of profound hurt. If lingering anger colors your relationship with them, try reframing your perspective. View them as individuals with their own stories and imperfections. For instance, instead of feeling anger toward your mother, Linda, ask yourself about her journey. Is she merely human, like you, navigating life with inherent flaws? By doing this, you better understand what's within your control to improve. Sibling relationships also frequently spark tension, heavily influenced by parental dynamics. Did your parents favor a sibling or leave you with more responsibilities? Such dynamics foster resentment. Open, honest communication can help you unravel these issues. Sharing your experiences might reveal unknown struggles your sibling faced, helping shift entrenched perceptions. Challenges with your children call for introspection. Children often set the benchmarks for your parenting prowess. Be honest with yourself about your role in these strained ties. Perhaps you see yourself as a diligent single parent, but your child remembers absence. Adapt to be the parent they currently need, whether that means less direct involvement or adapting to their evolving needs. No one attains perfect parenthood, so extend forgiveness to yourself as you strive to grow. Across all these relationships, patience and empathy are powerful allies in steering things toward harmony. Remember, in any dysfunctional relationship, you can't force someone else to change, but you have the power to change yourself.
As we conclude this insightful summary, the pivotal message of Nedra Glover Tawwab's A Drama-Free becomes as clear as day. While you cannot change the behaviors of those around you, you wield the transformative power to change yourself. Through this transformation, marked by self-awareness, setting boundaries, and cultivating external support networks, you can navigate the stormiest of familial relationships with grace and resilience. The stories of Kelly, Tiffany, and Jacob remind us of the courage it takes to pivot towards a healthier future, even when intertwined with guilt and complex emotions. By internalizing the principles of acceptance and self-compassion, and adopting practical action steps, you can free yourself from the chains of dysfunction. Moving forward, embrace the possibility of building fulfilling connections, within or outside your family, that resonate with genuine support and understanding.